Tulsi Gabbard dropped a bomb yesterday, and it is a bomb that is further triggering MAGA. And my question to you is whether Tulsi Gabbard here is simply doing what she thinks Trump wants her to do. Is she saying what she believes to be true? What is the motive here? Tulsi Gabbard was asked a really important question for MAGAs, MAGApotamians, and Magadonians. They're all the same people, by the way. The question was Jeffrey Epstein connected to an intelligence agency? Now, why is this relevant? This is relevant because among all of the closely held beliefs about Jeffrey Epstein among MAGAs, one of them is that Epstein was a tool of an intelligence agency. It might have been the CIA. Maybe it was the Israeli Mossad, because after all, Epstein was Jewish. Was Epstein working for Israel? And it was all a psyop. They love this shit, okay? The MAGAs believe this stuff. And Tulsi Gabbard was asked, do you have any evidence of that? And Tulsi says, I have nothing that suggests that.
On Jeffrey Epstein, can you rule out that he was connected in some way to any kind of intelligence, either foreign or domestic?
I haven't seen any evidence or information that reflects that. If anything comes before me that changes that in any way, support the president's statement loud and clear. If any credible evidence comes forward, he wants the American people to see it.
This is a nuclear bomb going off in MAGA's face. We have, I don't know what number of these MAGA people, but I'm talking about the people that breathlessly followed Kash Patel and Dan Bongino before they were administration officials. They were convinced the Epstein thing is a psyop. It was either run by the CIA or the Mossad or maybe both. The reason that this is being covered up is because Epstein was an intelligence agent. And in comes Tulsi and she goes, I've got zero evidence to support that at this point in time. Now, of course, if you look at the reaction in the usual places, the usual enclaves and bowels of the internet about this, you hear stuff like, well, they've got Tulsi over a barrel. Of course, the Mossad won't let Tulsi tell us the truth, that Epstein was an Israeli agent and the entire thing was meant to ensnare politicians so they could then be blackmailed and blah, 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 right? It goes on and on. You can go as many layers deep as you want with this stuff. But what's fascinating about Tulsi saying this, and by the way, if there's evidence that Epstein was linked to some intelligence agency, put it out there, right? I say put everything out. Are Democrats caught up in this? Republicans? I don't care. Just tell me the truth. But MAGA now, which already has started, 50% of Republicans, as of last week's polling, believe that there is a cover-up taking place here by the Trump administration about the full scope of the Epstein files. This is only going to feed the beast even more. So they've got a monster they built that has now gotten out of control. And this is just exploding within MAGA. And there are people going, well, she either knows Epstein was an intelligence agent of some kind and she's lying, or she is even being kept away from the truth of the matter. Yeah, it's a full litany of conspiracies. But if you are trying to keep your base together, if you're Trump, at a time when your base is as divided as it's ever been, Tulsi going, we don't know anything about an intelligence agent. No, I haven't seen any evidence. It is only firing them up more. Now, we'll have more of this on our Substack and the sort of implications and related elements. So make sure you're subscribed there, substack.davidpakman.com. We'll take a super quick break and be right back. Do you ever feel like it's tough to stay focused? I've sometimes struggled with it, and Brain FM's focus music has really helped me find my groove. I used to think background music from Spotify or YouTube would help me focus, but I ended up distracted, and then I'd start looking for better tracks that would actually help. Then I found Brain FM. It's not just another music app. It's really music designed for when you are trying to do deep work. It's science-backed. The modes can be for deep work or more creativity focus or motivation. They have a turbo mode designed to support ADHD brains. Brain FM's music works within minutes and it delivers results. A peer-reviewed study showed that Brain FM's music boosts attention, especially for people with ADHD tendencies. Brain FM's focus music is the only music made to support ADHD brains. And Brain FM is the only music app funded by the National Science Foundation because of their unique audio technology that changes the patterns in your brain. With Brain FM, I am locked in. The distractions go away. The productivity just happens. And my audience can try it for free for 30 days when you go to brain.fm/Pacman. The link is in the description.